And I stand on that. He can't beat me. None of those fighters at 130 can beat me.
2022, a year that we can only hope to see the best collide. And with that hope still in check, we take a look into a highly talked about matchup down at junior lightweight.
Oscar can't keep ducking. It's time for him to fight.
A thrilling unification showdown between two of the division's hottest talents of this generation.
Oh, there it is upstairs!
A 24-year-old potential pound-for-pounder against a highly skilled Mexican who's beaten the odds time and time again.
I heard Shakur Stevenson wants to fight. Let's do it.
So if you're ready to dive deeper into another one of our promo specials, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications before we take a sneak peek into Oscar Valdez versus Shakur Stevenson. Since Gervonta Davis moved up to 135, the super featherweight division has been sat there for the taking. And names like Shakur Stevenson climbing the ranks in popularity as well as victories, things have been on the up from a fan's perspective.
This is why this young man is so good. He does this all night long. Tim Bradley was
knockdown scored!
With 17 wins and no defeats, Stevenson has gradually surpassed his prospect status with great success. In showing a high level of boxing skill and smarts in his most recent bout against former champion Jamel Herring, he's now on his way to bigger and better things as he demonstrates a true potential to mix with the best.
That's what blood does.
That is it! They are way better off! This is a TKO victory for Shakur Stevenson, and he is a two-division world champion!
With a prior Olympic background, Stevenson brings some experience with him as a silver medalist, and now hounding down opponents in a spiteful but tactical manner. He looks to go all the way, attempting to become unified world champion against another rival opponent.
Who do you want to fight?
I mean, there's only one fight left at the end of the day. It's the biggest fight in the division. Oscar can't keep ducking. It's time for him to fight. It's me versus Oscar Valdez. There's nothing else to look forward to. The 130-pound division, we need to unify. Let's get it.
Carrying the WBC belt, Valdez has been another one to prove his worth at a later stage of his career, with his show-stopping knockout of Miguel Berchelt blew the minds of those who watched.
Oh my! Explosive!
What does it feel like to silence everyone who didn't believe in you?
You know, I got a message out there to tell everybody. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do something. Always prove them wrong.
Holding an extensive record of 30 wins without any losses, Oscar's winning streak has also been one that's proved to bode well in all state of affairs. And with a higher experience level to Stevenson, he could make for a potential favorite.
Like I said, it won't be the first time, but you know, every fighter out there is beatable, including myself. So it's like you just gotta work hard and try to fight the best to give the fans what they want.
His clash in 2018 against Britain's Scott Quigg showed his true character alongside his relentless determination to win after sustaining a shocking injury during the fight.
Valdez and Quigg are putting on a show. He broke his jaw. All credit to him. It shows the heart of the fight reason, the quality that he managed to carry on and still fight a very good fight.
However, after his failed drug test and subpar performance against Conceição, Oscar still remains a target of heavy scrutiny from the boxing public.
You disrespect me and don't be pointing at me and saying all this, man. I've been through enough.
I mean, if I would have tested positive for something, I mean, God, it would have been on every headline here across the freaking country.
The whole camp is kind of coming under fire, and I think it's part of the game. When you have that kind of history and then something happens again with another one of your fighters, that's a problem.
But looking to redeem himself, the challenge between him and Stevenson makes for one hell of a showdown, from a fighter's and fans' perspective.
Fighters like Shakur Stevenson have been calling me out, and I want to prove that, that We're not ducking nobody
anymore.
It's the contract, man. I'm waiting for the contract to be sent. You know, he has the promoter, I have the promoter. We're the same. It should be an easy
It's an
fight.
in-house fight,
It's
right?
An easy fight to make.
Denying any claims of ducking Stevenson, Valdez has made it clear he's willing to step up for the bout, and with both fighters under the top-ranked banner, should be one that comes with very few political problems.
How did the negotiations stand on that at this hour?
Jeremy Kogel, our business affairs guy and general counsel, has sent out the contracts. We're anticipating we'll come back side.
Standing side by side, Shakur is the sizable favorite in body height and mass, holding a substantial 2-inch height and reach advantage. Records also speak for themselves, and with Valdez's 13 additional fights, most of which against notable opponents, it's clear he's the more experienced fighter at a higher level.
He's a star to me. In my eyes, he's a star. He's the big Mexican star.
But whereas Oscar has fought the best throughout his entire career, Stevenson has sparred the best, after enduring countless rounds against pound-for-pound stars Vasily Lomachenko and Terrence Crawford.
When to spar Lomachenko, it's like, you know what you're getting yourself into. But Terrence is like, you don't know what could come that day. Like, maybe he's going to switch orthodox, maybe he's going to switch southpaw.
Shakur is good work. Shakur can handle himself in there with anybody of a decent size. So, you know, it's good competitive work, just like anything else that they do.
Being chosen as a sparring partner by such elite-level names definitely speaks volumes. But Valdez also has had his fair shake in training, being part of one boxing's most successful stables. Both men bring a variety of tools to the table. Shakur, being a southpaw, makes nightmares come true for any orthodox fighter.
And the southpaw looking at close. The right hand gets right off his kilter.
Though Oscar brings experience, tenacity, and a whole load of pop to go with it. Originally, it was British sensation Josh Warrington that caught the eye of the young star. However, since then, Warrington vacated the IBF belt, which has now changed hands twice since. Valdez has already made his mark in 2 weight divisions, beating Matthias Rueda for the WBO at featherweight back in 2016.
Right hand, left hook, right hand, the lemon shot, and down he goes again.
And then his most standout win to date against Berchelt for the WBC at Super Feather.
We all want the winner of Shakur Stevenson and Jermaine Herring. Let's do it.
It's questionable to assume if he still has the ability to face and defeat someone with the youth and hunger of Stevenson. But giving the pair both a fair shake, Oscar still shows us he's willing to do whatever it takes to beat the odds and put on a brave performance on the night.
No Mexican fans is not going to allow him to keep ducking and dodging.
With both men carrying a belt of their own, the encounter of Stevenson and Valdez is the only fight that makes sense in the division right now. And with each man carrying an exciting style that gels perfectly with the others, it certainly makes for nothing less than fireworks.
It's going